Leonardo's artistic genius is recognized early on. As a boy, he is sent to apprentice in the workshop of the eminent Florentine artist, Verrocchio.
Early on, he's known as a rising star. He clearly was regarded as somebody who was a great talent.
And nowhere are Leonardo's extraordinary gifts more clearly illustrated than in his most famous painting of all, the Mona Lisa. Ever since it was stolen in 1911 and the media of the day seized on the story, it has become part of global consciousness. And Leonardo is once again propelled into the limelight.
In terms of a painting, the Mona Lisa is probably the great summary of what he could do.
Pascal Cotte is an engineer and inventor who has developed a pioneering system of electronic imaging. He has created a camera that uses a multispectral technique to see every layer in the evolution of this remarkable painting.
The camera gives you the capability to see the sketch of Leonardo. So you can reconstruct the story of the painting.
Pascal was granted rare access to the Mona Lisa in the Louvre in Paris. He's allowed to use his cutting-edge technology to investigate the evolution of this iconic painting. An average professional camera records around 20 million pixels and the three primary colors or wavelengths of light. Pascal's camera records 240 million pixels and 13 wavelengths of light, 4 of which are outside the visual spectrum. Pascal's scans produce complex data from which he virtually recreates the Mona Lisa at every stage of its evolution. Pascal's technology scientifically illustrates the complex layering technique Leonardo uses called sfumato.
He painted in a very extraordinary way. He would take a glaze, that's to say a binder made from oil, and he'd put very little pigment in it. So you have a very thin skin of tinted oil. And that he would put on a white background, so you'd get this thin veil of colour. He then puts another veil of colour on, another veil of colour on. So it's almost as if it's like stained glass. The light goes through the pigment, hits the white background, and comes back.
The scans also reveal how Leonardo intensifies color by saturation. They show how Leonardo does not simply add black or a darker color into his painting to represent light and shade. Instead, he blends layer after layer of color to create the shadows. This method is so skillful, no one has ever successfully emulated it. It is in his painting that Leonardo's true genius is revealed.